9 out of 10 ideas are sitting on somebody's shelf somewhere because they were not created with the right profit motive, or they did not execute all the way through. So ideation is where 70 or 80% of the innovation happens. A truly successful innovation is the one that goes through the entire life cycle of the product or service. So, innovation, creativity with the profit motive. This is another very common thing, that has been going on. Companies that say, oh, we are very innovative. We want to bring in our ecosystem in helping us innovate. So the ecosystem is everybody on the inside and everybody on the outside. Everybody on the outside is your partners, your vendors, your customers, the government, other kinds of agencies, institutions. Praveen, all of them are external agents that help with the innovation process. So that is what has been going on till now. But really, what is needed for tomorrow? For tomorrow, what we need is disruptive innovation and continuous reinvention. We need bold breakthrough ideas on making the difference, on creating the change, because that is what is going to position us for success in this completely new world that we are faced with today. And really, willingness to upset the status quo, even if it works. You look at HP, you look at Apple, these are classic examples, and we always talk about big companies because nobody knows about what small companies do and the big companies get written about. But these are good examples of how they disrupt their own successful product creation. HP always sort of eats up its own printer line and keeps coming up with new ones. So you wonder why, but that is part of the innovation process. That's part of the culture of the company. So why disruptive innovation and continuous reinvention is needed in the retail sector? This is where I'm going to sort of segue into the retail specific thinking, but up until now we're talking about business and innovation in general. Please feel free to interrupt, throw in your ideas. I'd rather have an active conversation going than just boring one-way type of dialogue. So today's retail environment, as we know, at least, is extremely challenging. Tell me a retailer who's not hurting from the changing customer spending habits, from the economy, from all kinds of things, okay? And a recent study by the National Retail Federation, came up with some more organized thoughts in this space. They said retailers face a world of extremes. On one hand, they want to do mass customization, they want to do, they want to do mass everything, mass marketing, mass this, mass that, but the customer is getting very picky. Customers getting very sensitive. Customers almost asking for shopping at the speed of thought. I want it, I want to know everything about it, and I want it now. And that's sort of what the retailers have to deal with. But the retailers, on the other hand, are trying to be very cost effective in maintaining minimal amount of inventory, in maintaining other kinds of things, so that they're sort of torn apart by this world of extremes that they're faced with. They're also faced with unprecedented complexity in this world. As Hardik was pointing out, and I'm sure you've heard it all day long, you're not just competing with Dallas or New York, you're competing with Singapore, and you're competing with London and Rome and other cities. So it's a global economy, it's a global world. People have information, people have access, people have availability at their fingertips, regardless of where they are. So the game has changed. Customers are looking for, as I said, value propositions that meet their needs now.